What's up, y'all? Anybody out there? Hey. Hello. Everybody say hello. Anybody gonna throw a question out there? So, how are y'all? How is everybody doing? Good morning, everybody that came through. Thank y'all for the likes, for the people who sub and donate and come through for personals. Thank y'all for helping me grow. If y'all be wondering how to get a personal, just ask me how do you get a personal. So let me tell everybody what's going on within this live. I'm reading everybody for about 5 minutes. Throw your question out there. I'm gonna add you to the list. And for the people who want to make sure that they get their reading within this live and that you don't miss it, you are able to purchase a $10 fast pass. Just put the funds within my Chime and my Venmo. The links and everything that I'm saying is in the description of the video as well. So I would get started, but regularly I'd be having a question to get started with. So thank y'all for the likes, by the way. Anybody out there who got a question? I'm gonna stay up for about like okay, I'm gonna stay up for a little bit, see if anybody comes through with a question, and if not, y'all know the deal. I'm gonna go do the other things I gotta do. Oh dang, I got 3 ones. I see 3 ones. New exciting beginning. Everybody just coming through saying, how are you? I'm well. I hope y'all are good today. I hope everybody good. So the algorithm, what y'all know I like to call Al, takes a minute over here on YouTube. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, see if some people come in and throw their question. And like I said, if not, then hey, I got time to do other things. Cool. We're doing bones and poker today. Y'all, these people, y'all really don't hurt me. Where y'all don't go through. I will say bye, then y'all put y'all question out there. And later, when y'all get a chance, check out this reading, the money video. Damn. I'm just gonna stare at the screen. Damn. I gotta learn a new tone, man.
I just got paid $60,000 for my car crash for using this app on my phone. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's called the Take.
This is what people wish for, that they get paid and they don't have any work. I get what people wish for. I'm like, man, can we have some business? Anybody out there that got a question? Watch me go on TikTok and people be falling all over themselves for a damn question. I said I wasn't going to go on TikTok to pull anybody today. I'm not, so. I'm gonna pull one for everybody, for the collective. I should do that at the end. It's been so dead lately. No offense, but everybody being depressed is. I see why some people get annoyed. Y'all can't do nothing. Why y'all come through and say hi and don't leave a question? Okay, somebody getting big money news. Somebody got to work with people around them too. That's work or something like that. Or somebody might be selling a home. If so, you're getting good news with it. Somebody's coming with like Gemini energy. Somebody got something to say to you. You're gonna learn from it. It's Scorpion energy too, because I'm using the constellations today. Constellation paper cards. It's Scorpion energy is popping out too. So somebody's gonna go deep with whatever type of communication. You're gonna learn something from talking to somebody out here. Person might be young who you talking to. Gemini energy. They learn from talking. They're gonna be dark on the outside, and they're like young, or they're still like a child at heart. And then we're pulling bones today. Ooh, somebody got new projects they need to start. You got a lot of new things happening for you. New crush, new job, new adventures, new friends. That's what's coming to the future for you too. You keeping it to yourself. You're not telling everybody. Something about like partnerships. I keep seeing these ones. A lot of new, like a new start for somebody. Oh shit. Somebody need to embrace their good fortune. Is there anybody out there? Does anybody want to read? What's today? Thursday, right? Yeah. Thursday be hit or miss. I don't get it. How come you got people that came through the live saying hi, but nobody left a question? Y'all want that instant gratification. It's funny because people be laughing at y'all. Y'all be wondering why you ain't got it. Turn on the light. Sometimes I be like that too because the people around you. I know y'all miss me on crooked ass TikTok, but that's just crooked, man. Man, this is why I was on TikTok. After a couple of seconds, when that shit going on, I'll be gone. Let me see if I can push on the moon. See if I can push something. There's 30 people on the live and nobody wants to throw a question out. Thank you for staring at me. Thank y'all for the likes and the subs and the people who later who come through and do business with me. Doing throwing out donations and giving and coming through for personal. Thank y'all for helping me grow. Is there something I'm missing? Like 61 messages. I don't see any of that. Am I just missing questions this morning? That's reaction. Chat messages. I don't see any of that. Am I just missing people's questions this morning? Like, is there something going on? I'm gonna wait like 10 more minutes, see if I can get a question, if I can read somebody today. Like I said, I'm gonna go do my other endeavors. Who got a question? Throw it out there so we can be added to the list. Who got a question? Thank you for staring at me. Thank you for the watch hours. It's 30 people like in a minute here. Well, I guess everybody's shy. Like people just they afraid to ask questions. They're afraid to talk. Unless they want to throw out some hate, they're not afraid to talk. When they're trying to hit you below the belt, they're not afraid to talk. I swore people were gonna come in and get their asses read today. I was like, I have not been reading nobody on TikTok. Every time I go over there, they keep annoying me to read them. I'm like, come through to YouTube. Here y'all go. It's always this shit. Y'all always come to me when I'm off and y'all want to be read. But when it's time for me to read y'all not fucking here. So, what? Can somebody answer what that's about? Oh, look at this. I got a subscriber. What time they had looked at that? At 8 p.m. last night? What? Who was thinking of me? Who was thinking of me last night at 8 p.m.? Who came through and looked at that video at 8 p.m.? Well, I'll try this this thumbnail artwork with like another video. Where is everybody? Nobody got a question? Throw it out there. I'm not. Y'all really bother me. Have y'all come over to me and think I'm like other people? When you look at me and can see I don't even look like other people. Hi, gamer. BM gamer. What's up? What's the BM stand for? Oh, Brian, what's up? I remember. Yeah, I remember you came through the other day and you let me know that you had to switch up your stuff. Hey, I'm glad you was able to. You know what? It's nice to be able to do the switch up. I'm waiting for people to come through. It's a ghost town. It's a ghost town. It's a motherfucking ghost town. Thanks for coming through. It's a ghost town. Over here. People just on YouTube, people be minding their business. Not on TikTok, they be up your ass. And around the corner. They be spying on you. Okay. Okay. That's what's up. You got a question? You got a question for the cards? What we doing? We're doing cards today. We're doing poker cards and dominoes. Throw y'all questions out, and let's get started. And if anybody wants to make sure that they don't miss their read, they are able to purchase a $10 fast pass. And I add you immediately next to the list.
With shark tooth necklace.
I am back over here trying to grow my stuff back over here on YouTube. I'm trying to get to 700 subscribers. So thank y'all for the people who subscribe. What's going on? How you doing today? How's the day going? It should be like evening over there, right? You've already done your whole day. I have to be patient. Like, what the fuck is that shit? If anybody is out there and they want a reading, throw your question out there. I add you to the list. First come, first serve. Anybody out there got a question? Go ahead, throw it out there. I add you to the list. First come, first serve. I'm all right. I'm all right. It's pretty slow. Like all week, business is slow. Check out this video later, the latest money read. How's the money reading for people for, well, we got a holiday over here called Memorial Day, where we remember our soldiers, you know, the people who fight for our military. So yeah, we have Memorial Day where people be doing cookouts, and they usually just it's an at-home holiday, or like some people be going to like the lake or the river or something like that, and just enjoy yourself, you know. Some people like don't go out during the holidays because that's like when cops are out and it's dangerous. So some people will like spend their time with their loved ones or their family before the holiday or after. Oh yeah. Well, let's talk about since we're not doing nothing, let's talk about politics real quick. Let me open up my live with politics since that pisses people off. So y'all know that plane that Trump got. I'm filling everybody in. I feel like y'all should already have been filled in, you know. Y'all know that plane he had got. Oh, who this for? Somebody about to have some big positivity, big positive feelings, like some big love coming towards themselves and their life. Libra energy, oh yeah. So somebody's somebody out there in the collective is there's something positive going on for them. There's like you got this love within you and you spread it to the people around you too. It's like there's something that it's a small start of a business, or like there's some growing love or something like this, but somebody is feeling like there could be someone either battling with emotions of depression, or someone is just feeling like positive and positive expectations towards life. If anybody's arguing with somebody out there, there's gonna be forgiveness. But anyway, about Trump playing, y'all know he can't afford that shit unless he uses Bitcoin to fill it up with gas, like literally. How come people be getting these bitcoins and shit like that? They be getting cryptocurrency, but I never see them swipe their crypto card and start spending money. I'm just saying. But anyway, so the plane is like expensive as fuck, and then it's not like it's gonna be difficult to maintenance it. Like it's gonna because it's going into vintage. Oh, you're a Libra. Libra in the house. I'm Aquarius. Did you know that Aquarius is love Libra? Whatever you doing, you need to keep it up. Whatever you finna get some big love. Dang, was that for you? But oh yeah, Trump plane. I wouldn't and look, if you know you can't afford that gift, it's okay to say no thank you. Cause that the prince over there, he getting rid of his shit. He's going through his garage and he's getting rid of to him it's like it's trash. But he's it's nice that he's giving out hand-me-downs and stuff like that. He's giving out things that, instead of throwing it away, he's giving it to someone, who could put it to good use. But they're talking about how he can't. They're talking about how Trump can afford that plane. That like the parts are going to be costing more. It's going to be difficult to get the parts, and the mechanics who are going to have the knowledge to work on the plane, they're going to be slimming down the numbers. And since he got in the office, he's firing everybody, so that's really not going to help. But I know he probably could have found them people in other countries, but still, that plane that he got, that model's going vintage. Gaslight. So y'all know the term gaslighting, right? So for some of those people out there who don't know the term gaslight, that's a psychological term, that a lot of people use on the street though. That's talking about when someone is manipulating you, when someone's trying to make you think the opposite of what you really know, what everybody sees, of what's actually happening in reality, and say you address it to them, and they try to coach you to lie about what you're seeing. They're gaslighting. So yeah, I wanted to tell y'all that comes from a movie. Did y'all know that? That comes from a movie. Y'all should watch that movie. And then the last thing I wanted to tell y'all in this live is about Adriana Smith, the young woman that right now is a corpse, and they're trying to pull a baby from a corpse body here in Atlanta, Georgia. I stay here in Atlanta, Georgia. Much love to y'all from Atlanta, Georgia, by the way. But I just wanted to let y'all know. Did y'all know she's in Emory? Probably the locals understand what I'm saying, but she's in Emory, and people are gonna say, "Why? What's wrong with that? Emory is the best." But no. The word on the street, Emory is the worst, and they tell you they're the best, so you get your ass fooled, and you could go up in there and get your ass killed. Like the same thing happened to my family member. Because I took her to Emory because I thought it was the best, and how with Adriana Smith, they've taken the family's choice. They took my family's choice from my aunt because we needed to transfer her to a hospital that was actually gonna be better. They're better fit to help her in her conditions. And in layman's term, sure, that's when they hurried up and turned up the ventilator and rushed whatever their fucked up plan they were doing. But I have a similar experience to what that family is going through at the same hospital. Honestly, I call that evil Emory. And if you got a family member right now, or if you're watching this and you're in Emory right now, discharge your ass out right now. Crip your ass out. I don't give a fuck. Emory is privately owned, so they're more about making money rather than they are about people's lives. Crip your ass across the street and go to Northside. I'm not saying Northside. It is a little bit better. It like y'all people really think in black and white, like good and bad. There's still bad stuff that happens at Northside, but honestly, Emory is a bunch of Northside rejects. For real. They were I don't want to go down that road right now with how like examples of how they were treating my aunt, my family, and me. But no, that wasn't my aunt's time. Emory, in my opinion, they have a lot of Nazi doctors, and they do a lot of experiments for money. That's what I learned about Emory. They're privately owned. If you complain to them, they don't even give a shit. What you need to do is complain on Google Maps. Yeah, Google review and Google Maps, because when people be doing business or when they want to go to some place that's new, a lot of people look at those reviews. Believe the reviews that you see on Google. But anyways, that's just what I want to talk about. I did a lot of people know that Adriana Smith is in Emory. And if people are going to say which one, the one that's downtown, Emory University, it don't matter what Emory you at. I don't give a fuck if you at Emory on the moon and Jesus is running it. Emory is evil, bitch, period. And if you don't believe me, how can you not see with your own eyes what they're doing to Adriana Smith right now and how they're trying to pull a baby from a corpse body? And so right now, everybody's saying, what's wrong with that? None of y'all are giving a shit about how this has never happened before. This is not normal and natural. If you see a lot of women bitching about it, bitching about how a baby's being born, you need to think about it. Because I feel like it's a lot of men, because they don't birth babies. I feel like it's a lot of men who are saying they need to go ahead and have that baby. It is true. The nastiest thing that they're doing is they're going to make this baby a ridicule. If they don't give the baby to the family, which the family has, how do we know that the family has not asked to let the bodies rest in peace. This is some matrix shit where they're harvesting us like batteries to see if they can pull from us. And a lot of people, a lot of Black people are saying slavery and racism. Of course, that's the first thing that's going to come to our mind. With Andriana Smith, if y'all know what's going on with Andriana Smith, please look up what's going on with Andriana Smith, because I really feel like her spirit does want to rest. I don't feel like her this is what she wants for her body in the afterlife, and I feel like that's why we all talking about this. And that's why some of y'all getting chills. How would you feel if you died and someone's using your body to pull your baby out? They have to keep that. They have to keep her body alive for 7 months. The baby's not eating food. The body's being ran off of drugs. How are you going to have a healthy baby that's not even going to have complications? Regularly, when we have babies, you know, the woman is up and walking around and talking, they're talking to you, they're eating. All of that is going into the life of the baby. So how are we producing life from death? Right now, her body is decaying. Y'all think about that. Ain't nobody paying attention to. All y'all paying attention to is that baby needs to be born. But ain't nobody paying attention to once the baby's born, what type of life are you giving it? Because that's the whole point. You're supposed to be giving people a good life. You're not supposed to be birthing them and giving them a bad life. And hurry, they can hurry up and rush to death as soon as you birth them. But yeah, y'all. So we're now in Atlanta. We all we've asked the world to look at Andriana Smith. Look at her story and see what you think. But yeah, I don't know why I had to look. I was like, what's the hospital is she in? Which hospital is doing this to her in Atlanta? The only one I could think that could be that evil is Emory. And I was right. She's in Emory. So I please the people out there, if you got a loved one in Emory, discharge they ass out on right now. Go across the street, go to Northside. And like I said, ain't no place perfect, but you can go to places that can treat you better. Because one thing I didn't like about Emory was they wouldn't let my family stay with my aunt as she was in her end of life care, as she was passing. And that is strange. Like, even though someone's dying, we can't help that someone's dying, but you let the family stay with them. And 3 days before she had passed, I already know the truth what happened with my aunt. 3 days before anyways, thank you for listening. 3 days before she had passed, they had banned me and my family because we would bypass all the rules. Because I have family members who work in the hospital. I used to work in the hospital too. So we know some things, and we would bypass all the rules that they would try to stop us from being with my aunt. They wouldn't even give us a cheer. They just wanted to stick her in a room and let her die. The room that Andriana Smith is in. I mean, the hospital. I'm talking about the hospital, Emory, that Andriana Smith was in. Now, my aunt was specifically in St. Joseph, which is on I-285 on the outskirts. But I still don't want you to think that, oh, well, they say the Emory University, that's better and that's best. So that's best and that's better. Nah, just because it's a different location, all the Emorys are similar. And I feel like Emory is the worst. We're going to say the word on the street is Emory is the worst, because when I was working at Northside Hospital, I used to work in the delivery. I used to take pictures of babies. This is like early to millennium. I was like in my early 20s. Piedmont, I thought Piedmont was the worst here, but no, apparently Emory is. And the secret's getting out. Cat's getting out the bag. But yeah, I thought Piedmont Medical was the worst, because when I was at Northside, I heard on the hospital how Piedmont had populated a huge part of the Atlanta nation. The Atlanta people are locals with HIV, because a lot of people had to go to that hospital for a blood transfusion, and they didn't test the blood right. So they had accidentally given the hospital, like, how the fuck do you do that? They had accidentally given a bunch of people HIV. And, you know, a lot of people be like, they don't feel like that's an accident. They feel like they're doing that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are going to think stuff like that. And really the truth, when I worked in the hospital, how I felt was, whoa, someone didn't take the time to make sure that everything was going to be safe before especially when they started administering it to like 20,000 people. It was a huge number. It was like in the it's about like at least like 7 years ago, 7 years ago. But yeah, Yeah, what a little love and belief could do. It's true. It can keep your ass alive too. Some people don't believe that. It can keep some people don't believe it, but some people do stay alive off of love. And that's what I feel like some of the things they were trying to do at Emory with my aunt. They were trying to make her feel like she wasn't loved. My mom's too strong. She knew we love her. And they were trying to say to me that my aunt doesn't want you around because she doesn't like her family. They had already shut my aunt up with a ventilator. They had put it on her. You're only supposed to put a ventilator on someone for about 7 days. They put it on her for 2 months. And I knew what it was. My aunt likes to talk. She was a Virgo. So I'm probably one of those cruel people up there. I know what it was. One of those cruel people. They used the circumstances at hand, and Corona was happening. It was 2020, so Corona was happening at the time. And so instead of it, making sure if she actually had Corona or not, they went ahead and administered medicine without figuring out what her ailments were, what her illness was. So someone just slapped a ventilator on her when she didn't need one. And I really feel like one of those doctors was just being cruel to shut her up because they didn't like her talking. Because my aunt's that aunt, she was very sweet. Yeah, she was straightforward, but which sometimes pisses people off because sometimes people don't like a truth teller, but she was very, very sweet and she talked a lot. And sometimes that could annoy people because I was wondering why was she not on her phone calling all my family members? She did that all the time, every day. Some people don't know that about Virgos, but it is true. What a little care and love could do. I'm gonna be gone. Nobody's asking questions today. So I will see y'all tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same place, same time, right here, YouTube Live. Well, I will be reading y'all for free. You throw your question out there, I add you to the list. First come, first serve. And the people who purchase the $10 fast pass, they get to skip the line. I'm gonna go into the credits. That's where I'm showing y'all the latest videos on my channel. So I'm gonna let everybody know that I'm closed. If anybody wants to get read beyond this point, you guys could either purchase a $10 fast pass or you could email me for a personal. Everything is in the description of the video. HeavenlyDivineTaro@gmail.com. As soon as y'all email me and let me know if y'all want a video with your chakras in it, the Reiki masters really like that one. Or if y'all want a one-on-one private live where y'all can ask as many questions as you want in the time frame, you can get it today. I'm gonna pull a card for the collective. Well, the spirit pulled that one. When cards fly out like that, that means the spirit pulled it. Pisces energy. I wonder who's like they're able to dive into the unknown. There's could be someone who's a little bit of like carefree nature. But you know, they might be there could be someone out there who is like elevated into being serious too. But the Three of Hearts is talking about a growing love, successful date, some type of small wishes are being granted. Somebody's seeing signs from the spirits. I don't know if you're moving accordingly. I'm gonna pull a bone. How cute. My aunt said believe to me before. That's what she said to me before she passed. That was the word she said to me. That's why if y'all notice, if y'all have like some people who have a good eye, that if you when y'all see my table on the collective on the videos, one of the stones I like to put out is believe, that word. But that's what she said to me before she left. That was, you know, some people have their last words with their family member, and that was hers. Maybe that, you know, sometimes the angels speak through people. Sometimes the angels speak through people. And the last thing I like to tell people, I got this from the movie Sucker Punch. Sometimes they speak through your demons. Your angels will speak through your demons if they need to, your ancestors and stuff. Like sometimes someone who's like being very nasty to you, and then they'll say something to you that will help you. And it's like, what? That person didn't mean to say that. That's your angels helping you throughout your circumstance, throughout your fight. Or your ancestors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, man. So someone's keeping it to themselves with some type of new beginnings that you got for yourself. Could be a job, could be adventures, could be a workout, could be a diet, could be projects that you're doing. If you got any ideas, it's a good idea for you to do them right now. Because they're going to be able to grow into something that's going to be secure and successful. But right here, big wishes come true. So, oh man, somebody's excuse me, Big wishes are not coming true. Somebody's not paying attention to some type of organization, some type of order, something that's happened to business. Someone might be a merchant. They probably got to pay attention to the inventory or like what they're putting on the shelf. Probably got to pay attention to the little things, to the budget and stuff like that. Somebody being superficial, you're only paying attention to the outside. You're not paying attention to the inside. But right here, money is tight. Someone's losing a lot of money, but money's tight in the future. That's what they're saying. Budget. You're going to have to budget so that you can pay your priorities. It's time for me to go. I will see y'all tomorrow for the next pop-up. Nobody came through for this one. I mean, thank y'all for who came through, but nobody asked any questions. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. You know, there's always tomorrow. I got other things to do. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm finna leave the credits up and I'm finna roll into after hours. Oh, if it doesn't make sense what the reading is saying, come back later and watch the read over throughout the week. And then it will make sense. They might be letting you know. They might be forewarning the spirits, letting you know something that's going on throughout the tools. So it's time for me to go. When I see it ain't popping, it ain't popping. I gotta go do something. Oh, what? Oh, this popped up. Why this pop up? This Sagittarius energy, the moon. It's somebody. There's someone who's being nurturing, or somebody who needs to pay attention to their feelings, the subconscious, themselves. There might be secrets that someone's keeping, secret that somebody is letting out. Cancer energy. Somebody with the emotions. Somebody either they're watching on stabling their emotions, or they might be unstable. Oh, this isn't for you. This is for the collective. It's for everybody out there. But yeah, why this pop up before I go? Somebody out there, Sagittarius energy, dark on the outside, and they own their business, they own their family. I mean, their family. They own their home, they own their assets. There's someone who's a father or a protector. There's someone who can be a boss. This person is the center of attention. They're very blunt. But they also can be egotistical and short-tempered. They're very charismatic. They probably got a sexy voice and shit. They probably speak more than one language. He like different cultures. He like different people. The king of clubs, the king of wands. He has the gift to mingle with a lot of people all at once. Someone probably does broadcasting or content creation or something like this. This is probably how they make their funds. Anyways, I'm finna go. Nobody was asking questions. Now it's closed. I'll see y'all later. How people get read after this point is either purchase a fast pass, a $10 fast pass, or come through for a personal. Book a personal, email me, HeavenlyDivineTaro@gmail.com. Everything is in the description of the video. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the next pop-up, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right? Same place, YouTube Live. I'm finna go into after hours. So after hours is the tarot chat and update. Come through and let me know how a read resonated for you. And if y'all got questions about the spirit world, y'all can come through and talk about that too. And the update, letting y'all know the latest videos that are up on my channel. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Stay blessed, never stress. Enjoy your evening wherever you may be, or your day. See ya.